Okay, enough of her. Enough of her. We are live. I just got it off at 1 p.m., so I'm not late. Alright, so we'll probably wait about 5 or so minutes and then officially get day 2 of the draft underway. Alright, Nick says I'm late. That's a lie. I pressed start broadcasting at 1 o'clock. Not 1:01, 1 o'clock. Both days I was on time. That's pretty good for me. Looks like we got 4 comments in the chat-a-roo. That's good. Alright, just putting the stream in the Discords. Alright, so now the streams are in the Discord. It says there's 5 people on. That's pretty good. Okay, enough of the guinea pigs for the rest of the day.
Can we watch that?
Thank goodness.
I just want to hear.
Alright, looks like we got Husker, Alex, Walty, Lance, RNP, AP, and of course Nick. What's going on, fellas? Will Jack Jackson get traded again? That's a good question. Did I do your trade? Yes, all of the trades are updated. You want Bo? Who's Bo? Bo Jackson? Alright, so Steeler DM'd me. He said he plans on showing up. I don't know if he'll come within the next 5 minutes. If not, no big deal because it is the 4th round. Here's a look at the Titans draft. In the meantime, their first pick was Malcolm Avery, linebacker, ECU. Doesn't look like a great pick, but then it gets fun. A.J. Jackson out of Utah State, 78 star. And then potentially a franchise quarterback, Nick Smith, 77 superstar. I guess the CPU did not believe in Josh Rosen, and I've got to imagine Steelers pretty happy. I would be too. But I also got a superstar quarterback without cheating, so I'm not complaining either. Here's the top of the board for anyone who is curious of who of the players we could be looking at. I doubt any of these guys got superstars, so unfortunately my streak will end. Alright, so the draft order for the next 7 picks is Titans, Bears, Walty. Niners, I think FG said he wasn't going to make it. Giants, CPU, Cowboys, Dolphins, and Packers. Let's see how many of those people are online. I know obviously Walty's here. Colin is online. I don't know if he's here at the moment. But outside of that, no Super Ninjas, no Horowitz. Denny's here as well as Reese. What's going on, fellas? Can you see who the CPU drafted? Sure. The chat chose Lamar Watson over Nick Smith for you. Both of them had superstars, so it didn't really matter too much. Walty wants to see linebacker. I can show that. Ian won't respond to your DMs. 3 hours and 3 minutes of Spotify queued. Good job. Bo Bamba is on the Redskins. He was a 2nd-round pick, 77 overall with star development. So here's a look at the Browns draft. Jace Collins, 78 quick. DeQuavion Smart, 75 superstar. I know Alex was not too thrilled about this pick, but I think after seeing that, he probably is. Nick has plenty of picks. Of course, we know Lamar Watson is superstar development as well. CJ Ellsworth, 76 quick. That's pretty good. Nicholas Jarrett, 75 normal. Chris McAdoo, 75 normal. Spencer Brock, 72 normal. And Charlton Dorsey, 78 normal. So 2 78 running backs, as well as a superstar corner and a superstar quarterback. Check your devs. I know Ada Quakeboo had superstar, and then your next 3 picks all had star. So, Nick, you turned out pretty good in this draft. And I assume the other guys probably all had normal. What's up, EJ? Middle linebacker and right outside. That's right. Here are your picks, AP. Plenty of 6-rounders. Here are the right outside linebackers. Here are the middle linebackers. And then for the memes, here are the left outside linebackers. Trade you the 7th pick in the 4th round and your first 7 for your 4th. Yeah, Triple J has normal. A bunch of quarterbacks have superstar, and I know a few have normal. Cam Britton's the only balanced one with quick. Go slower? Alright, I can re-show them. Oh, you're still missing a 5. That's right, I gotta give you that Panthers 5th. That's right. That's my bad. Yeah, I can do that. Cartavius Austin, what a name. You'll DM me your picks. That works. Enoch Houston. Enoch Ramsey was this legend I had in my Madden 16 series at running back out of Michigan State. Everyone on my Madden 16 team went to Michigan State, it seemed like. Yeah, that Madden 16 might be my favorite Madden, honestly. I really like that game. Champ has quick now? No, Cam has quick. Champ has superstar. I didn't change that because I didn't cheat, so I don't think it makes sense to change it. You get your phone back on Tuesday. Good stuff. Strong safety. What picks do you have? I think you might have a 6-rounder. That's about it, Ian. Gordon Humber, that's a cool name. Tavares Stubber. Trey Sepulveda. Fisher Farmer. Your favorite Madden was 10. The first Madden I got was Madden 12 with Peyton Hillis. What a legend. He's 2 years younger. Yeah, so I would say Herb 9 definitely has more upside, but... Okay, Siri just blared out who the Joker is for whatever reason. That's... No, Siri! That's scary. Siri just blared something random about the Joker. That's frightening. Madden 18 on the Wii was... my first Madden games were on the Wii, so... Then I remember they said Madden 25 wasn't going to be on the Wii. I got sad. Then one of my friends got an Xbox for his birthday. So I wanted an Xbox, and I got one for Christmas, and here we are. We ditched the Xbox, but we still use it for Westlake. Tight end called Wes Lou? If that's the case, that'll be hilarious, because that's almost Wes Lunt. And that's left tackle. Wes Lou! Just gotta add an N and T. We talked about Madden on the Wii last draft. Madden on the Wii, man, that's so throwback. What a great game. You need him? I assume he'll be a high target. Alright, so we're 9 minutes in. We'll start simming. I guess we'll sim 1 pick, because the Bears are here, so... Alright, Chicago is on the clock. Mark Scantleberry, 75 in round 4. That's not a bad pick. Steeler and the Titans are having quite a draft. Luzar. So Luzar is a Bear. He had a cool name. Tucker Luzar out of Princeton. I've always said I'm going to Princeton. I don't know if that's going to happen. Give you your 5. Why do I keep forgetting? Yes, I'll give you your 5 AP. I am smart. I'm going to forget. What's up, Steeler? So your first 4th round pick was a 75 overall right tackle, Mark Scantleberry. I don't think there's going to be many better players than 75, so Princeton is where Jason Garrett went. I did not know that. I mean, it makes sense. These coaches are probably somewhat smart. Alright, Panthers don't have a 5th. Huh. That's awkward. I'll show your depth chart, Ian. I think, I want to say the Raiders had it. They have Carolina's 6th. Who is Carolina's 5th? Steelers have Carolina's 4th. Looking for 5th. Oh, I thought all those 4s... Wow, Walty has a busy day. At first I thought those were next year 4s, but Walty has a lot of picks today. Nope. Broncos only have picks that don't belong to them. That's funny. Wait, do you guys have Carolina's 5th? 150, I think, is the pick. Nope, I didn't think so. RMP does not... The Colts have it. Okay. That must have been part of the Todd Gurley deal. So, I'll have to make sure Indy gets something to replace that. Wait, I think the Todd Gurley deal happened first. This is weird. Oh well. Or 4th? Okay. That works. Give you your picks for Justin Houston, old man, big contract. So RMP has no more picks in this draft, bearing a trade. No? What? We'll see Luzar's overall in just a second. I'm just confused. Is this trade happening, or... You have the Dolphins 6th? Oh, yeah, that's right. I just can't make that trade yet. Okay. Houston isn't that big. I feel like that's probably is a good trade for you guys because, I mean, you're getting picks and a good player for right now, and for the Bengals, it seems like they don't want to worry about picks, and I don't really blame them, and they get a young middle linebacker, so... Odd trade, but here we are. Alright, FG is not here. I guess we'll just send his pick. Giants are CPU, Cowboys aren't here, Dolphins aren't here, so that'll... Oh no, Dolphins is here. What's good, Horowitz? Alright, so Dolphins is here. We'll take a look at Luzar first. You need future picks? Yes, you do. Tucker is a 68. Oh, Walty. Are we going to break our comment mark from last night? Probably not. I don't think the stream will be as long, hopefully. Alright, so the Dolphins are up. Then we got Packers, Bears, Packers again, and then Titans. Cody Goforth is not here. What's up, Tyler Steinhaus? Welcome to the stream. So, busy day yesterday for the Dolphins. We'll look at their players, who they've picked, and who they could pick with this selection. Jamil Dane to Dallas. Rest of your draft on the block for a 4th. I don't think any of these 4th rounders were scouted, or at least not a lot of them, so we're basically taking shots in the dark here. John Bosa, we saw, has quick. Coyne has star. Kingston Nickel has superstar. Cam Britton has quick. And then Reggie Skinner has normal. So it's been a pretty good draft for the for the Dolphins. An 85 corner of 98 speed, and then superstar receiver. And he'll be the starter, so yeah, I think that's a solid deal for both sides. Not a great deal, not a bad one. Here's D tackle for Walty. Yeah, Cam Britton has quick, I think. I think the Dolphins are doing a pretty good job, and the OAFC East is not particularly scary. Patriots haven't done a lot. Bills are CPU. Jets, I mean, I think the Jets could definitely make a run at the division, but I think it'll be Jets or Dolphins. But that division really could go anywhere. Deal? So, what is the trade here between Walty and EJ? I'm a little, or not Walty, AP and EJ. Best available running back, that is Rashad Brookins out of Wake Forest. Colts trade the rest of their draft for the Falcons' 4th. Pats might as well not exist. Alright, so the Packers have 2 of the next 3 picks. Colin is here, and then Walty is also here. Falcons trade next for Packers. Don't love the Bengals draft, but at least you've addressed needs. Falcons late fourth. Okay. Brookins is 72. Yeah, I think the CPU definitely could have done a better job for the Bengals. I don't think the Bengals have drafted a single custom player, which the custom players are more likely to have better development traits. Here's a look at the Packers draft so far. Walty wanted to see corner. RMP is looking for a 4th rounder. Gotta go. Alright, Chief. Tight end. 2nd round projected one on the board, Frederick Chillar. The only 2nd round projected player left on the board. Walty has a plan, Rutrow. The Nick wants to see a line. Anyone here looking for... Are you going to trade Patrick Mahomes for a 4th? I don't like the value there. I think Patrick Mahomes is worth more than a 4th. But we'll see. I mean, he probably doesn't have too much longer left on his deal. I don't know how high picked he was in the fantasy draft. Frederick Chillar is a Packer. They will be back on the clock shortly. So now the Bears are up. I guess we're not going to simulate. I don't know. We can try this. Canfield to the Bears. That was quick. Mahomes is not as good as he is in real life, by the way. Where's Canfield? Is he down here? Decided to give your son a Rolex for his birthday? Future's actually giving his kid for his 5th birthday? What? Kane Canfield, that's who it is. And then the Packers are back up. Jack Jackson is going to get killed by us. Owen Jackson is going to murder him. So, Colin, you're back up. The Packers have another 4th after this, and then 4 7s. So, he definitely has a few picks. Culpepper, Curry Culpepper, no! I wanted him because of his name, and that's it. That's the only reason. So, the Steelers aren't here. The Titans, Steeler might be here. I know he was here. Is the Rams coach in the chat? No. The Rams coach, I don't think he's been on the streams because he does not have any picks. So, I mean, I don't really blame him that much. Alright, next team's up. Vikings are CPU, Walty again, Bills are CPU, Broncos, Cardinals, and wherever Josh is. Alright, it says Steelers offline, so do we just sim? He said he might just let the CPU draft his team because he's doing good. Try 2 5s for the Vikes pick. Alright, Steeler does want to sim it. The CPU has been kind to Steeler among other teams, not as kind to others. Alright, so we have EJ trading all of his picks for the Falcons 4th, and then he wants to get the Vikings pick, 2 5s. And then we'll look at the overalls for all the Bears and Packers. Ladarius Sasser. 69 isn't great, but that's a really cool name, so it doesn't really matter. Right, wait, so EJ's only picks are 2 5s, which is what he wants for the Vikings pick, so... So how do we do this here? I don't think Steelers trading 4th round picks for AJ Jackson. I wouldn't. Maybe if AJ Jackson always plays the way he does against Westlake, then maybe I'd do it. So are we doing the Vikings trade? I guess if the Vikings trade works, we do it, and then if not, we trade those two to Atlanta. And the trade is accepted. The Colts are on the clock for potentially their last pick of the day. I think that's a fair trade for both sides. Just give me the 2-5 since the agreement was done before. I mean, technically not, because he said his whole draft, and then he said 2-5s, so I figured he wanted to do this first. Israel Staley out of Lafayette. Interesting. And that means the Bears are back up. We can look at the Packers overalls too. I figured since the Bears are up. Kane Canfield, 65 overall. What a beast you got there, Walty. And then, yes, we'll show Ian's as well. I think your guy was a 77. Not sure about the depth trait. I think Canfield might be the steal of a draft. I mean, who spells their name Kane with a K? That's how you know he's a baller. You're in for a market for a running back 75 plus. I mean, I'm willing to trade Dalvin Cook for the right offer. Probably not picks this year, but future picks or somewhat decent players. Obviously, I'm not trading Le'Veon, and then Kerryon is like the GOAT. So, Ray De La Rosa out of UTEP. Oh no, that's who you want with your next pick. Are you guys up soon? Not in the next 7. Any positions you are looking at, Walty? I guess AP just doesn't want Gallman. I guess he has a personal hatred towards him. I don't know. Dasty Cadigan. I don't remember seeing that name last time. That's a cool name. Draft 60 overall instead. I don't know if any of these players are 75 plus. This is the Colts pick. I know it's the Colts pick, but this is the Bears draft board, so we'll just sim 2 picks. Kaiser. Bennett Kaiser out of Wake Forest, so another Wake Forest player is off the board. You'll be right back. Alrighty. So that means the Denver Broncos and Lance are on the clock. We'll take a look at the 2 players the Packers pick. Stop. You want the Bills pick? If that's the case, it's too late, but the Chargers are coming up, and they're a CPU team too. I did draft Stanley. I put Stanley on the draft of the #1 player on the Colts draft board, so that means that he got picked by the Colts. So it's all good. And if not, then I'll trade whoever that pick was for Stanley. So he's gonna be on the Colts. No worries. If there are any mistakes, I can just do some sort of trade. See, Stanley is off the board, so chances are Colts picked him. DeMarcus Rice to the Broncos. And oh no, this is the Packers big board. Shoot. I want to look at who they picked. Curry Culpepper and Frederick Chillar are both 72s. Alright, so we'll look at Kaiser and then make the Broncos pick. So that means the Cardinals are on the clock. '70 overall. What a legend. Who am I looking for? Broncos. BRB. Alright, Nick has DM'd me his pick. So here's a look at Lance's draft so far. We know that these 2 have Superstar. Spurlock only has normal. Dominic Perry has normal. Carter Watson has quick. So not a bad draft. What's up, Super Ninjas? Welcome to the stream. So far, the CPU drafted a 75 safety. Definitely going to be depth. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Eagle. Or EJ. Wrong person. Alright, let's see who next pick is. I have a DM from Colin, too. Alright, so all for Colin's deal. Wait, I put, what's his name, Rice on the board, right? Alright, Nick is picking Wes Lou, tight end, Texas. There you go, folks, for Wes Lou sweepstakes. That means we are on the clock, since I know Josh isn't here, and the Chargers are CPU. If anyone makes a trade involving the Chargers pick within the next minute, we can do that. No, not trade. What am I doing? Alright, so Willie Snead and the Bears' last 7 for the 4th round pick that belongs to the Bucks. This is either going to be accepted or it's going to be way off. I think it's going to be accepted, if I were to guess. Your 5th and 6th and 7th for the Chargers pick, sure thing. Wow, they don't want Willie Snead at all. Okay. Dolphins, wrong way. The next pick is 144. Yeah, that's a ways to go, I think. What's up, Bliss? Someone trade for Amari Cooper? I don't need Amari Cooper. Unless I were to give up on DJ Moore, which I'm probably not going to do. And the Chargers will do that. So the Dolphins trade all of their remaining picks for a 4th rounder from the Chargers. I'm pretty sure I put Luntz on the Cardinals board. Or Lou. I'm used to saying West Lunt. I mean, I'll trade my 4th rounder for Amari Cooper if you want to do that, but... if the guy you want goes in the next 2 picks, you're going to cry. Well, hopefully for you it was not DeMarcus Rice or Wes Lou or whoever the Raiders pick. Your next pick is 124. I would assume that's somewhat close. Can you see wide receivers? Ross Keglar, 74 out of Oregon. You said you wanted Ray De La Rosa, correct? Here are the receivers. You want Ray De La Rosa? Okie dokie. Alright, we are on the clock. I know exactly who I want. I saw when we did the scouting, Lucas Unger looked really good. I don't know his rating or his development. I promise I did not make it superstar. So Lucas Unger, B+, B, and B-. That sounds good to me. And we need depth at receiver. Outside of our top 3, our next best is like a 60. De La Rosa, 67. So the Dolphins trade all of their picks remaining for a 67. And then we'll check Wes Lou and Lucas Unger. No, I did not mean to take him off the board. I am an idiot. Alright, Bucks are CPU. Patriots aren't here, so that means Atlanta is up with back-to-back picks. What am I doing? Lucas is a 74 with normal. So there you go. No superstar. No superstar cheese. I mean, 74 is pretty solid. Those top 3 skills looked sexy. After the Falcons, Texans aren't here. Broncos, Lance is here. Steelers aren't here. Packers, Colin is here. And then the Cardinals are here as well. Oh, I know. Oh, Ian wants to see his player. That's right. We can do that first. That was definitely a fill for you guys, for sure. Norman Tiffin to the Patriots. John Bill Myers is 77 with star. Okay, not bad. Not insane, but that's pretty good. Wes Liu. Next year, 3 for this pick. So it looks like Walty wants this pick. Colin does not want his next pick. Wes is a 73. That's not bad. Lock to Lou. Higher than Lunt? Yes, that's true. That's a pretty good offer from Walty. I would take that, personally. I mean, now it's too late, but... if I have another pick in the 4th, I'll do that, Walty. Wayne Urban, and then check running back. So Wayne Urban could be the pick. You'll give me De La Rosa if you force win all of your games. That's a pretty good deal for me. 67 overall linebacker. That's a yum. Alright, I have 2 pings. Neither of them are DMs. Okay. But I got a random DM here. RNP is desperate for picks next year. That's not too shocking. Wayne Urban and then select Lon Carrington. Okay, so Wayne Urban and Lon Carrington are now Atlanta Falcons. That means the Broncos are now up. Ross Tucker does not believe in taking quarterbacks late in the draft. Wasn't Tom Brady pick number 199? Not that he was any good. He just inflates balls and sheets. Who am I looking for? Broncos. Pause. I put both of them on your board, AP, and if not, I can... I can fix it if you didn't pick either of them. I can just trade for them. Lon Carrington is a 77! You got your wish, AP, and then Wayne Urban sucks, but... here are all the wide receivers. Pretty elite group we got. I don't think AP's complaining. 77 change of pace. I mean, I have Dalvin Cook and Kerryon, but still. How long is Lawrence Carrington? Get it? No? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm a bad individual. A 2 next year. Okay, that might be dreaming. Alright, so it looks like we have a trade. Walty's 3rd next year for a Packers 4. Next 3 and a current 7. That's a pretty nice deal for Green Bay. Right, God. Alante Medice, that's a cool name. Hunter Serukwu, that might be the best name here. You would like to try to trade for the next CPU pick? Alright, we can check that after Lance makes his pick. Matt Brady is a Bronco. Next CPU pick is the Jaguars. Alright, so let's make a trade for Walty. Ronald Acuna with a dinger, apparently. Ronald Acuna might be the most fun player in baseball, honestly. I mean, even though I'm not a Braves fan, there's no next year 7 for the Bears. This year 7, 222? Do we have agreement from both sides? Alright, so that means Walty is up. We'll take a look at the Jaguars' needs first for AP, or if anyone else wants this pick. 450 feet, dear goodness! I didn't know he had that type of power. There are the Jaguars' needs. Ta-da. If only the Braves had more than just Luke Jackson in the pen. Yeah, that bullpen is a mess. I think they gotta trade for someone. Or sign Craig Kimbrell. That's like the obvious answer. Ian AP just got a 77 running back, so I don't think he's looking for a running back anymore. I think he's good. Give them 2 6s. Give who 2 6s? Did the Cowboys already pick? Yes, you guys got a 75 safety, which for round 4, that's pretty good. Bradley LaFleur. That looks a lot like Matt LaFleur, just saying. Oh, Jaguars picked for 2 6s, okay. Alright, Nick is up. Or we could have this trade happen. If not, then Nick will be up, and then that'll round out round 4. All of the kickers are still available, yes. What are our picks looking like? Ooh, I only have a 6 and a 7. I might trade up. Any 6s in particular, AP? I assume you'd rather trade the last 2, but do you want to risk it or play it safe? Pick on a block for anyone? I'll make an offer. I kind of want it. The last 2? It looks like so. It looks like AP is risking it for the biscuit. And it is accepted. Okay, so the Falcons have another 4th, but first things first, I kind of want to make a trade. I would like to move up. I only have 2 picks left. And I have some depth guys I'm willing to move. Can I trade like 3 scrubs for a CPU 5? And this trade saves his cap space, so. Alright, we'll go with Buffalo. Do they have a 5th? They do. No, okay. Bucks? I mean, if the Bills won't, they probably won't. Oh dear. Okay. I guess I'll have to make a deal with you, Nick. I'm not looking to trade any picks, but I'll trade depth players. You need a 5th or a 6th. I kind of want this pick right here from Big Nick. Alright, so depth players I'm willing to trade. I guess anyone in the yellow or the orange. I'm willing to do a package around them, Nick. Potentially future picks as well. You're going to have to take your dog out soon. Alright, we should get to your pick within like 2 minutes, I'd assume. You're picking, I think we're all picking at random at this point. Anybody you want here, Nick? Look at the draft board. I mean, I have Philip Lindsay. He had a good rookie year. Lillard has separated ribs that he's been playing with the whole series. Poor Lillard. Yeah, even without KD, I don't see the Warriors losing against Milwaukee. They've done it without KD, and I think they can still do it. Reported by Shams. I don't know if that's credible or not, so. Look at O-line. You want to trade Alex Smith to a CPU team? I'm sure they'll take him. But it's just a matter of if any CPU team wants him. Bucks can win versus Golden State without KD. I mean, they could win, but I don't see anyone beating Golden State even without KD. They beat Cleveland without Kevin Durant, and they almost beat Cleveland again. Obviously, they're better with KD, but I don't think they're too much worse without him. As Tack McKinley said, Warriors in 3. I guess the Blazers are just going to give up now. Oh, it's The Athletic. Yeah, I guess that's hopefully reportable, or whatever the word is, credible. DM me? Let's see. Let's see who's your pickers. Is it Doolin Wilcox, BJ Kuhn, Lucas Parks? It is Doolin Wilcox out of Florida Atlantic. Milwaukee is really deep, but Golden State's been there. They've done that. No one in Milwaukee has been in the finals. Steph Curry's just too spectacular. Oh, the Bears are up. I didn't even see that. Okay. Chicago has another pick. Huh. Brook Lopez is solid, and Golden State doesn't have anyone who can defend him. I mean, I assume they're gonna put Draymond on Giannis or Clay, and then the other one on Chris Middleton. I guess Curry has Bledsoe probably. 74 the Steelers. You're gonna hop off after trading 3 picks for crap, LOL. You're still here? Well, you have 2 picks coming up, so that's good. Alex Smith to the Bucks for all of their picks. Alright, Walty wants Lowry, so we can do that. Bucks got Will Greer, though, who's like a 79. He won Rookie of the Year. I didn't know if his depth chart changed. I guess not. But, I mean, they probably will do this. I think Alex Smith is superstar. So this is the trade you're willing to do. He's green. So you can probably get a little bit more Lance. Does this trade work, or are you looking for more goodies to put in the goodie bag? You can probably try a next year one. Do they have one? They do. It's declined. I'll let you get another offer because that's in the green. This is Madden for you, kids. Madden logic. Look at your trade offer. Did you DM me one? What do you mean? I'm confused, Ian. Smith and Wayne Gallman, and then someone with the last name Smith, whoever that is. Who is Smith? Oh, Alex Smith. Oh, I'm smart. And the deal is accepted. Alex Smith and Wayne Gallman are now in the Bucks. Lowry is going to the Bears, and then that means the Cardinals are up. Then the Falcons, and then a back-to-back Browns picks. Oh, Lowry's already on the board. Perfect. The Bucks are pretty darn dumb. That should make you happy. That's a steal. Alright, so this is Arizona's pick. Eric Dungy, what a legend. No, I thought you were obsessed with him. Oh, the times have changed. Oh, no, this is... Oh, did you already pick the left tackle? I am an idiot. Falcons are up. Ay. Alright, so Atlanta is on the board. A 6 for Dungy. I don't know what the Bucks are doing. I mean, that in a nutshell, what can I say? You have the Rookie of the Year quarterback, but you trade a future first for Alex Smith. Just don't tell them what to do. What pick is this in the 4th round? This is pick 29. I know it says 27 right there, but we're on 29. Should have just traded Alex Smith for Greer. I can't imagine they would have done that. But I guess anything's possible. We'll see when your pick is up. This is AP's pick, by the way. I know it says Bears, but the Falcons are up. I mean, I guess we might as well send to it. And then the Browns have back-to-back picks. And then that will conclude round numero 4. Titans aren't... Steelers still here. Steeler wants me to sim anyway. Eagles are CPU. FG is not here. So that is a rundown for the next 7. Unless you do a trade. We can check Lowry's overall. Dylan Wilcox, 68 to the Cardinals. Lowry is a 67 with normal. Shocker. Who did you draft again? You drafted the quarterback, DeMarcus Rice, I think. And you might have... Did you have another pick? You might have. You can't believe you're back? Welcome back, Jakester. Matt Brady, 64. Yuck! That's even worse than Wilcox, so there you go. Colin, you have 5 sevens. Wow, that's a lot. He's starting all year. That is a good idea. Alright, so what are the Falcons going to do here? What is this, 29? 29. I assume AP didn't have to take his dog out yet. Then after that, the Browns will have 2 picks. So if you want to start thinking about if there's anyone here who catches your eye. Who wants 2 7s for a 6? I mean, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take it. I said it first, Walty. Ha 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 ha. Either one. I mean, I assume Colin will want the higher 6, so we can check. Mike D'Imperio, quarterback. Miami. Big Daddy is back. Welcome back, Big Daddy. I don't think we've missed any of your picks yet. And that means Cleveland has back-to-back picks. It's been a busy draft so far for them. I didn't say it first. Whoever has the highest pick can do the deal. That only makes sense. 66 overall for you guys, AP. What a legend. Start Demarcus Rice all year? That's a good idea. 420 comments. 420 blaze it. Alright, so Cleveland has 2 picks now. Oh, he's doing both? For 4 7s? Is that the deal? What's up? You're at work. How's the second day going? I don't think any of your picks have happened yet. If you have picks left, which I'm not sure if you do. Nothing too crazy has happened yet. No gigantic trades. Tight end and then defensive end. So tight end Mike Copen? Is that the guy you want, I assume? 2 7s for Walty and... Oh, I see. So we both get the deal. Okay. He means it's... Okay. That makes sense now. I'm just not super smart, so yeah. Get on the Browns, not the Broncos. Yes. That is probably a good idea. Good thing you checked. Good thing you saw that, or else that would not have been good. Speaking of the Broncos, they are up soon, so I guess we'll be going back to them. Juan Griffith, that's a cool name. Colin is feeling pretty Oaklandy. That is quite the word. So I guess Oakland's pick. Okun safety. Charles Okun, okay. Alright, so let's do both of those deals first, and then the Broncos will be up. 4th round is in the books, folks. 72 Charlie Mathis to Hobie and the Seahawks. Alright, to make things fair, we'll do the first 7th and the last 7th for both deals because there's no 7ths particularly asked. So, Oakland was worse, so Oakland will be that pick. Anyone willing to trade a pick today for the right price? And it looks like the Bears are making a deal. Eric Dungy is headed to Atlanta, it looks like. If this draft is still going on in over an hour, you'll be on. I assume this draft will be going on in an hour from now. I would probably expect this draft to be similar length to last episode. Hopefully a little quicker. No guarantees. But I mean, this 4th round was close to an hour, so I wouldn't mind speeding it up a little bit, hopefully. Alright, we can check overalls for those two. No, the Bears are getting the picks, okay. And then the Bears will also be receiving 1.5 mil. I'll just do that after the stream. Discord isn't working for you? That is tough. Slow it down, you need it. Well, we'll probably be still doing it in an hour, I'd assume. Probably 6th round, if I were to guess. Does anyone need a kicker? You have a young kicker? I'm probably drafting a kicker, so that's my plan. Alright, so the Broncos have 2 upcoming picks, and that is the only user on the screen who is here. Vikings are CPU, Jaguars are CPU, Chargers are CPU, Texans is not here. Cody Hauser to the New York Giants. For the Browns, Charles Okun, 74, and then Mike Copen, 71. That's not awful. That's good depth, considering injuries are on. It's a next 7? Oh, okay, I can change that. I can fix that. So, the Broncos have 2 picks here. Kicker. All 4 of the kickers in this draft class are custom players. What pick was it from Atlanta? I'll check. Robert Woods is apparently a superstar. 204. Your Discord isn't working either? No one's Discord is working. Huh. Jermaine Wells could go off the board right here, folks. Unfortunately. But all 4 of these players are created. Jermaine Wells, Stu Pitt Jr., Donald DeLahaye, who signed with the Argonauts in real life today, and J.C. Collins, who is 5'5". Could Bo Mamba be going to the Panthers? I know a lot of people wanted Bo, and he's 77 with Star, so I assume it won't be easy. Who's next CPU? You don't want picks this year, you won't be able to make them, that's true. Chargers are next CPU, Vikings and Jaguars are also CPU, so plenty of CPU picks coming up. Jermaine Wells off the board. This man once had Ligma. Now he doesn't. UBL legend. Cap penalty, are you guys... Oh, cap penalty from a rookie. That would make sense. Can you make an offer for the Vikes pick? Yes, you can, Chief. Alright, any 6s or 7s you looking to trade? I assume you're lower. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference. I'll just do your lowers. You have the other UBL legend? Yes, you do. The bigger UBL legend, in my opinion. Wrong team. That trade is accepted. The Bears will be up. And then the Panthers could be making their first pick of the day. Potentially. And then the Broncos will be back up afterwards. Does Lance already have 2 kickers? He has Zach Hawker. So now he has 2. Maybe he'll draft another. Going back to work. Have fun working, Rieger. I'm sure you definitely enjoy it. Yeah, I guess Carlson declined. I think we gave an offer to him. Did he sign with us? He might have. Nope, he clearly didn't. Can you trade up for the Jags pick? Yes, you can, Chief. Next year, 6 and 7. Is that a... Oh, you don't have a 7 this year. Papa Sawyers. I'll take some Papas. J.C. Collins to the Bears. That trade has declined. Okay, since it's close, I'll be nice and let you add, like, a player. Anyone down here you're willing to trade? Who you think they might be interested in? Big Feep. Any scrub? Probably Nick Stuckey could work. That's bad in a nutshell. Are you willing to trade Gino? I assume they might want him. Never trade... Oh, Arden King. You willing to trade Arden? They might be interested in him. He's 24. Nope, not interested enough. Alright, Colin wants the Jacksonville pick. I'm very curious about the Kickers dev trade since they were all custom players. So I could draft another superstar theoretically. Theoretically. You would rather have a Vikings pick? And I guess Walty wants that Vikings pick too. I assuming that's what he was pointing the up arrows though, chances are. No, you don't. Fun, fun, fun. Next 6 and this 7. Oh, you were trying to get the message up in time? They accept that. Okay, so the Packers. Are they next? No, the Bears are up. Then Packers, then Broncos. You spam when something is time sensitive to hurry the chat up. Alright, the Bears said they want J.C. Collins. And then the Packers want Donald DeLahaye. So 3 kickers off the board. Now I feel like I have to trade up for that Vikings pick. Didn't I put it on J.C. Collins? Let me check. I feel like I could have sworn I put it on Collins. Okay, I did put it on columns. Good. I thought I was tripping. So 3 kickers are off the board. I am going to move up. Or at least attempt to. But first, Lance is on the board. You took the shortest kicker. 5'5" is pretty short. Okay, so Lance, I am quite interested in this pick. I want to make a little deal with you. Good thing because you got Carlson. You wanted De La Haye. I assume De La Haye would be pretty popular. Here's what I got with picks. Obviously not trading these bad boys. What's up, Kaz? Welcome to the stream. Next one's the Vikings pick. We can work with that. Wait, what? I'm trying to negotiate. Are you willing? Why is it on the Seahawks? I'm willing to potentially trade up with you, if you want. What for a 7? A 6? Doesn't hurt to shoot your shot. Are you willing to take future picks or some 7s for this pick? Who do I got? I guess if you want to see my players, obviously not anyone up here. Alright, 75 down, I'm willing to use in a deal. I'm not saying I'll trade them straight up. I'll trade you the legend. I'll trade you Philip Lindsay. Do you happen to be a Philip Lindsay guy by chance? A next 4 and 2 7s? Nah, that's a not chief. Alright, I'll try to trade up with the CPU. I know Arizona said they wanted to make a move. Alright, apparently Nick says he DM'd me. I don't have a notification for one. So I guess he hasn't DM'd me yet, but maybe he will. Well, since we could not get a deal to go, that means Denver is up. I'll do next first. And they accept it. You're going to take Donald De La Haye. He was already chosen. The Packers just picked him. Then the last kicker, Stupid, is the last... Oh, wait, no, this is the Jermaine Wells pick. I haven't gone to it yet. Okay, so this is the Jermaine Wells pick. Wait. Wait. Did I mess up big time? Did I mess up? I don't remember. Did he ever choose Charles Pemberton? Okay, I must have goofed here. I don't remember you choosing Charles Pendleton. I'm confused. We're going to figure this out real quick. 74 quick is pretty good, but I don't remember him ever choosing Pemberton. Did I forget to put them on the draft board? I don't think so. Yeah, you didn't choose Morris Edwards, so did it not work? Okay, I will make sure that everyone gets their correct kicker. Packers will get De La Haye. Bears will get Collins. Broncos will get Wells. Okay. That is confuzzling. Ay, ay, ay. You wanted Pemberton? That is tough. So I think Lance is technically still up. Yeah, you did not pick Jamal Lawson. He is quick, but yeah, you didn't pick him. Okay, so everyone will get their correct kicker. Madden's just choosing to cheese today, as usual. So you want Stu Pitt, okay. Well, if you're willing to trade him, I would not mind him. Okay, Madden is clearly high. I assume neither of those players are going to get picked. Just because Madden is not working with kickers. Nope. I don't know why Madden won't draft the kickers. I put them on the board. But whatever. So we can just sign the kickers or trade for them. It's fine. So the Broncos will get the top two. Packers will get De La Haye. Bears will get Collins. Ay, ay, ay. This is confusing. Alright, the Cardinals are up. Here are the top guys on the board. Who is it? Packers. That's who is the other kicker. Now you want to trade for the Jags pick? This has been a very interesting 5th round so far, to say the least. So, Nick, is there anyone you want with this pick? 6 this, 7 next, I can do that. Derek Murphy, wide receiver, Georgetown. Alright, we're going to just make sure the draft board isn't totally cheesing and that he does go to the Cardinals. It could either just be kickers or Madden's just not cooperating. Okay, it was Derek Mundy, so it's just kickers. That's a relief. I think we're getting that. I think the Bengals are up pretty soon. I'm pretty sure Green Bay is likely up now. 6 and next 7. Last 6. I mean, it's only a 2 big difference, but okay. And it is declined, and it is not in the dark green. Do you want 148, though? 148's not too far away. Give me a 1 next year first. Okay, that's a nod, Chief. The game might just cut him. I hope. Because I want me some stupid junior. Unless you cut enough players to 52, which, now that I said that, probably will happen. And it's declined again. Alright, the Jaguars did have another 5th, 157. If you're still interested. Moving up 22 picks and giving up a future 7. 52, I do mean 53. Yeah, I meant 53. There's no 52-man roster. Wait, they declined it? Well, there goes that. Jaguars just don't want to cooperate. Alright, so that leads us to the Bengals. I don't know why Lance needs more than 1 kicker, but it's his team. Alright, Bengals, Packers. Bengals and Cowboys are the only 2 here. So, We are moving a little quicker. Who's the next CPU team? The Chargers are the next CPU team. Maybe they're more interested in trading up. 3 safety and left outside. Bengals have a 5, a 6, and 2 7s. Looks like the Packers are interested in moving up with the Chargers. Chris Lee, the safety out of Boston College, is a Bengal. That means Walty and the Bears are on the board. We can do Collins' potential trade first. But I can check the board. 74 corner to Buffalo. The Bills are doing solid with CPU picks, I think. What happened? Not much. Not really much at all. Need depth, guys. It's always good to have depth. So I assume you're willing to do that same deal, Colin, for the Jaguars pick, or Chargers. Anyone else experiencing issues with Discord? Not me, but apparently, like 2 or 3 people have said that there are issues, so. That is declined, but it's awfully close. So, if you want to throw in a higher 6, which I think is by like 2 picks, maybe that'll make a difference. Or do they have a number 5th? They have 151 if you'd rather do that. And it is accepted, okay. So the Packers will soon... Wait, it said accepted! Why does it still have the 151. So it's not quite yet. Here's DT. Evan, if you want to see middle linebacker again, poof. When is your next pick? Didn't you say 188, I think? Punter Zolak. Garrett Zolak out of Montana. So J.C. Collins and Garrett Zolak are the new special teams for the Bears. There are no users / teams here on the top, so we'll see who's next. The Cowboys. Is Super Ninjas here? He is here. Packers are here. Ravens aren't. Seahawks aren't. Steelers aren't. Browns might be. Browns might be. You were going to pick Zolak? Oof. What overall was Lee? I can check that. And then the Cowboys are up. Was Zolak picked? Zolak was just picked, Nick, by Walty. He was the first punter off the board. Lee is a 66. Hair is done. The CPU is doing better than the users today, boys. Everyone wants to know if Zolak is picked. I think that one just might be sarcasm at this point. Move Barry Church back to strong safety. Want to see if teams are interested. There are wide receivers and Zolak punter. Oh, okay, so kickers and punters just don't work. Max Ort, 75 overall. Okay, I can just do all the trades for kickers and punters or sign them. I don't know why kickers and punters don't work today. Alright, Harvey to the Cowboys, and then I will move Barry Church. You need a depth. Overall isn't a huge deal. You want a pick? Well, you don't get a pick, huh? Is that Devon? Oh, Harvey. Diamond Harvey. Georgia Tech. Your hand is turning purple? Unless your name is Barney, that's a little bit strange. But maybe your name is Barney and it's all good. The dogs got in a fight and he had to break it up. Fight, 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 fight. Alright, so the Packers are up. It won't let me draft kickers or punters. So if they go undrafted, I would just sign them for whoever drafted them. So the top two guys to the Broncos, De La Haye to Green Bay, J.C. Collins and Zolak to the Bears. Those players that we got when we picked kicker or punter, we should keep for compensation. You guys can keep the players the CPU picked and those kickers and punters because I'm feeling nice and that's too much work. So you guys get the extra pick. Check if any non-user teams want him, I think that means. Alright, I can do that. If you had asked to considering trading that fifth, I'm feeling nice and that's too much work. I'm just a nice individual. I don't know, maybe. The next pick is in the seventh round, so you're gonna go. That is fine, Mr. Nick. I'm a nice individual. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It depends on the person. Bills aren't. Bucks aren't. Cardinals are, but they have Ada Quaku, so they don't need them. Chargers are not. Eagles are not. Giants are not. Jaguars are not. And then Vikings are not. And then after this, Cleveland is up. Is Cleveland still here? Because last time I said they weren't, they were. So there is a chance. Anyone want Barry Church? Probably not. Alright, I have 2 DMs from Colin. Could that be je pick? Or is that something I missed? I guess he's not here. It says he's not online, so I guess he's not here. I don't know if there are any users left who are here in the 5th round. You got scratches on the back of the arm. That's fun. Sim the rest of your picks until you say otherwise. That is fine. Who's up, Packers? He says he wants De La Haye. We can't do that now because it's Madden. So I assume they'll go undrafted, and then we can just sign them. That's the plan. Who has Mr. Irrelevant? Who does have Mr. Irrelevant? We can probably check when we get closer. just try again? I mean, I guess I can. I mean, I can't imagine it'll work, but I guess I'll go for it. The reason why the draft screen isn't showing the current players is because you got it paused. What do you mean? I'm confused. I'm putting everyone on draft boards and then simulating, so they're number 1 on draft boards. Can I manually take him? I can, but back in the OFL fantasy draft, every time when I was taking players, it glitched a lot, and I don't want to have to start the stream off 10 times. I might get a community guideline strike. So that's why I'm putting everyone on draft boards. That's why it's weird like that. Let's see proof that it's not De La Haye. Taylor McCord, running back. That is not De La Haye. But it's a 75, so I guess that's not bad. Save the game. I mean, I don't know if you mean actually save it, but that is a good idea, so I might as well. And then none of those teams up here are here, so I think that means we are now on to round 6. Browns have 3 picks. It auto-saves. I assume it auto-saves, but I don't want to risk it. Whoa, look at the Browns have 5 of the next 6 picks. Dear goodness. That is a lot. I need to look at that first. I just want to see 5 of the next 6 picks. Wow. Give you your picks for Justin Houston? I mean, if he was online, but I don't think he's here. That is just weird to look at. 155, 156, 158, 190, or 159, 160. So pretty much all the good teams he has for 5th round picks. That's hilarious. Alright, I'll give him 10 seconds if he's here. If not, we will send them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't look like he's here. Gotta take your dog out. Woof, woof. Lance is a busy negotiator. What can I say? I don't blame him. Alright, the next team that is here... Oh dear, none of those teams are here. Broncos. Okay, so Lance is up. Then the Cowboys are also here. Walty says he wants to send. Rieger is at work. AP is taking his doggy out. I gotta see if the Browns drafted anyone good with any of those 5 picks. I'm really curious. Ty Russell, 72 to the Chargers. With those picks, Leonard Graham, 75. You can't really go mad with that. 72, 69, 71, 71. Oh, they got Lon Peterson, darn it. So, I guess the Browns obviously didn't draft a stud with any of those picks, but not bad. I think you could have done a lot worse. Anyone willing to trade a 6 to RMP doesn't look good, Chief. So, Lance wants to see all defense. I can do that. Lance is listening to offers. Next year, 7 and a player. Is that player Roquan Smith? Because if that's the case, I'm interested. I don't even have a 6, but shoot, I'll take it. I have 3 7s. That's probably worth more than 1 6. Alright, so there's defense, Lance, if there's anyone that caught your eye. 6 for a left end. That's 76 plus. Oh, you'll give up your 6 for that. Okay, I was gonna say. Maybe one of these guys are 76 plus. Alright, so is there anyone you're interested with this pick, Lance? You have 2 more 6s, so the RMP can still make a deal. Don't send me your pick. That's fine with me, Chief. So anyone you're interested with this selection, Lance, or potentially looking to trade? The Cowboys do have the next pick, by the way, for a left end. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that if they don't trade out of a pick, they're looking at a left end. You might have one. Let's see if the Broncos have one. Just try to take the kick. Okay, I mean, that's fine. It's not going to work, barring a miracle. But if you want me to do that, I can do that. We'll just put them both on the board. And that means that the Dallas Cowboys are up. Then Rieger isn't here, Walty is here, AP probably isn't here. Alright, so we might as well just go to the left end page. Oh, it actually worked! Jermaine Wills is a Bronco. It actually worked. I did not think that was going to work, but okay then. So I guess it only doesn't work for the 5th round. Is that why? Huh. And he's an 81 too. That's pretty darn good. Wow, you literally don't have any left ends. Anthony Zettel and Carl Granderson. Former Lion. Shouldn't have cutted him. He's 28? So this is 2 years in the future, so he's 27 already? Jeez, I didn't realize he was that old. Well, we still try to get the kickers. Everyone will get their correct kicker. You will get J.C. Collins and Zolak. Lance will get Stupid. And Colin will get De La Haye. Does Lance have any more picks? I think you do. 167, 182. I guess we already did 167. 182 and 190. I guess Rangers is looking to draft one instead. Oh, we're already on the Cowboys. I'm a smart individual. Alright, we'll go to left end. Welcome back, AP. You do have a pick somewhat soon, but I don't think we've gone through any of your picks since you were gone. So you haven't missed anything. Sword. Richard Sword is headed to Dallas out of Indiana. Just send me your picks, okie dokie. So that means, unless Rieger shows up within the next 5 seconds, that means that Chicago will be up. Your dog likes sprinklers. What dog doesn't like sprinklers? Alright, so Walty, since the kickers now work, do you want to go with Collins here? Then after that, the Bengals and the Packers each have picks within the next 7. And then for Colin, do you want me to go with De La Haye here? assuming it works, which it seems like it does now. Willis Russell to Washington. You're all wet now. Congratulations. Since you get JC regardless, let you see DTs. I see how it is, Walty. I mean, you're right. You'll still get them regardless. So, you're not wrong. Can you trade for the Bills pick? Yes, you can, Chief. Stewart. Crosby Stewart out of Huskers, Nebraska. That means the Falcons are on the clock. He just climbed the stairs. Good job, dog. Have an RMP, you can put in an offer for the Buffalo pick. I know that's who Husker was planning on taking with his upcoming pick. I figured. Bills trade upcoming 6, of course. They have two sixes here, so if it's for whatever reason inches away, we have a backup plan. Check receiver. Next year 6 and a scrub. Alright, here's wide receiver. And then middle linebacker. Don't forget to look at all the ratings. I will have a video on the OFL channel probably tomorrow with all the ratings and all the depth traits, so everyone will know what their rookies are looking like. Husker could be trading out of this selection, it looks like. Patrick Mincy, wide receiver, headed to the Atlanta Falcons out of Alabama. That guy looks like he can play, just saying. So, Panthers. A next year 6 and a scrub. You would also like to trade for a Bills pick. Okay. I assume your latest pick. I assume you don't care about Carson Gedney. Whoop-de-doo. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping in. It looks like your trade declined anyway, so that's tough. So what are you willing to trade, Mr. Ape? You have 173, so you do have a number 6 somewhat soon. Or is, oh no, that's the pick we just made. Okay, so never mind. When is it your pick? We can look at both guard spots and quarterback. Your pick is very soon. I think it's within like the next 5 or so we can look at the spots. Anything you're willing to trade AP for, I assume, either of these Bills selections? Barry Church and a next year 5 for both picks. You have 1 pick and all of next year. And it is declined anyway. So that won't work. Since you offered for both picks, oof. We picked the Bears and Falcons players already, so it's all good. We can try Escobar, because I'm feeling nice right now. And then, I think Colin is probably still here. So, Packers are up soon. Potentially Falcons. Patrick Mincy is a 67. And then the Bengals are 2. Okay, looks like they have some interest in Gavin Escobar. So, are you willing to trade Barry Church or next year 5? And then Husker wants guard and quarterback. And it is accepted, so the Falcons will be back up. Back-to-back picks, it looks like. And then, Colin, are you still here? Because the Packers are up very shortly. Falcons select Jesus Combs. No, linebacker. Darn it. Alright, Colin is still here. Good stuff. That's unfortunate. I was going to pick him in the 7th. I was. Elite quarterback talent we got right here. Even more elite talent at the guard positions. Ha, get wrecked. Get wrecked, little boys. Shaughnessy, quarterback to the Bengals. Cooper Shaughnessy, Cincinnati. And that will mean the Green Bay Packers are up. Looks like we're now halfway through round number 6. 1.5 more rounds left to go. As he gets to stay in Cincy. Alright, so of those upcoming teams, either they're not users, Chargers have 3, or not here, or in Lance's case, he told me to send them all. So if you want Colin, we can just go with De La Haye here now that it looks like it works. Can we see his overall? Yes, we can, Chief. And then I can check Jesus. It's probably Jesus. Jesus Combs. Cooper is a 63. Wow, he's amazing. And then Jesus is probably even better. And then I can show Stewart's as well. He's a 59! Well then. How about them apples, huh? Who's overall Stewart? Who's Stewart? I'm confused, but okay. It could be worse for a QB3, I guess it could. You want one of those Charger picks? Wait, who is Stewart? Oh, Crosby? I thought I put him on the board. Okay, so same thing with the kickers. I'll make sure you get Crosby. But it picked Zolak? Huh. I mean, I guess that works. Okay, so you'll get Crosby Stewart. Don't worry. I guess this is your last pick, Colin. I guess you traded away all your 7s. But it took a punter. You said you wanted Zolak anyway, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Can you see Harvey and Sword? Yes or Chief? Who wants your picks? I mean, I guess I'll take it. I'll take it for 3. That's about it. I mean, I guess we can check the CPU trades. A future 5th from the Eagles, and then a later pick from the Giants. Madden is quite stupid. Or do you pick the funniest player? Well, that's what I'm doing for all 3 of my 7th round picks. That's my plan. Trade your next year's 2nd for all 3? Huh. That's something. Value-wise, this is a pretty bad trade, but I'll go with it. You're in win now mode? I mean, I don't know if any of these guys will help you win, but I mean, I guess you can do it. So it looks like Colin wants out of this pick. The Eagles are offering a future 5th if you want to do that. Or you can get a worse pick from the Giants for whatever reason. Who has the funniest name in here? A lot of his names are pretty boring. You're now in broke picks mode. You don't have any picks next year, and you don't have a lot of picks the year after. Have the Dolphins already picked? The Dolphins traded... Oh, shoot. The Dolphins traded a 5, 6, and 7. So I'll give you that 6 back. Who did they trade it to? I messed up. I forgot that 6 belonged to you guys. That's the Cogdan. Okay. Can I check by team? I can. Panthers. Oh, it wasn't even traded. Dolphins. I have to look at Dolphins. Pick 166. That is... Oh, that's one of the AP's picks. Okay. So... I guess that trade has been reverse carded, AP. If you want to redo that offer, you can. Alright, I'm going to have to make a owner for the Chargers now. Since this trade is technically reversed. What happened? Not too much, except we have to go full-on Uno reverse card. So, AP has this Dolphins pick now, yes. What happened? So, RNP originally traded for one of those Charger picks yesterday. So then the Dolphins traded it to the Chargers, and then the Chargers just traded it to you. So, technically it belongs to the Panthers, so we're redoing the trade. I assume this one was yours. Just DM me for who you want in the 7. If you want one or both of them, they are on the block. Husker is willing to trade his 7s, and if not, he will take someone. I'm not going to spoil it. Oh, wait, no. 166 was already taken. Wait, no. No Uno reverse card. Okay, so I'll just give RMP the Jaguar pick. And I'll give him, like, $1 million or something to make up for it. So, AP, you still get your picks. Rex Cooper has been retired. So, this trade still happens. Wait, who did Colin pick? Did you pick anyone yet? Playing Mario Sports Mix on the Wii? How thrilling. Alright, so RMP will get the Jaguars pick and $1 million in cap space. And then we can check for funniest dude after. And that is my fault for being slow and stupid. For Carson. Oh, it's a CPU pick. Oh, great. I guess we'll have to make the Jaguars owner. I'll show Colin the draft board first, and then we can do it. And AP, look too, because you have 3 picks coming up. So if you guys want to make your picks now, you have to dip. If anyone wants to make an offer for one or both of the 7s, take the best one. You talked. Take who I DM'd. He did DM me, someone chat. Just to confirm. Have I done the Jordan Reed trade? I don't think I did. Because he was injured. I don't think I've done that yet. Did you get a pick this year from that deal? Because if not, then that's a problem. Or if you did, then I goofed, clearly. Let's see. There better not be bigs this year, or else I'm going to be sad. A 2023 that the Panthers are giving to the Lions. Okay, so I'll give the Lions a 3rd next year in money. Anyone you guys are interested in, Colin or AP? I know you said you were interested in Cogdan. Alright, I'll just give the Lions some random CPU 3. It doesn't really matter. Alright, Colin is willing to sim. AP, who will you be drafting with your 3 picks? And then we have to trade up for RNP. Since when were we giving the Lions the 3rd? That was part of the deal. You guys got Jordan Reed and a future 2nd for 2 players and a 3rd, which I can do afterwards. Or we can void the trade, I guess. If you guys want. You just airballed a 3 with Luigi. Good job. Why would we give the Lions a 3rd? That was part of the deal, Chief. Check approved trades. It says 2023. Check it under my user to see scheme fit. Oh, your scheme fit. Okay, I see it. I see what you mean. Don't void it. Okay, so the trade is still happening. I'll give you the Jaguar pick. This is confusing. Alright, now the confusing part is done, I think. Hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Abraham Wilkinson and why is it loading? Why does it say loading down there? It's not letting me move the controller. This is not good. AP, you still have another pick here, so you can pick another player once my controller decides to cooperate. It says loading on the bottom, and it won't let me move the controller, so that's not ideal. Madden is being Madden right now, folks. We'll give it a few minutes. I don't want to have to start the stream again. I don't want a copyright strike. We'll check Mr. Irrelevant towards the end if you want to make a trade for that. Yeah, this is not ideal, everybody. Maybe my other controller will make it work. I don't think this one will. Nope, the other controller didn't work. Just restart. Alright, we gotta hope that there's no copyright, or not copyright, community guideline strike, or else we're gonna have to send an appeal to YouTube. It worked last time at least, so see you all very shortly.